A guten Erev Shabbos. Today's insight I'm recording in front of Ari's stand where he sells drinks. A couple days ago is an amazing story. Ari is one of my Kita Hey Talmidim. By the way, his father, Rabbi Shkedi, is a producer of those videos. So Ari comes over to me and he says to me, Rabbi Rosenblum, I have the Meiser, a tenth of the proceeds of my stand that I'd like to give as a donation to Yeshiva. Quite amazing. You see, Ari saw last week's video where we said, see something, say something, see something, do something. Well, he did something. He gave tzedakah to Yeshiva. Which brings me to this week's Parsha, where we discuss all of the holidays of the year, the Parshas HaMoedim, which begins with a discussion about Shabbos, because Shabbos really is connected to all the holidays, as the holidays are all connected to the number 7. And we think about Shabbos for a second. Hashem worked for 6 days, and then he rested on the 7th day. It begs the question, why did Hashem have to rest? Was he tired, physically tired from creating the world? In the 70s, there was a group of students who came and had a private audience with the Rebbe, and they asked the Rebbe numerous questions. One of the questions they asked the Rebbe was, if the Rebbe is a tzaddik, and a tzaddik is perfect, does the Rebbe have an eraser at the end of his pencil? In actuality, the Rebbe's secretaries explained that not only did the Rebbe have an eraser, but when the Rebbe edited his siches, his maimarim, it took him hours and hours of writing and erasing up until the point where sometimes the Rebbe would say to the secretaries, just take it or I'll never finish it. Because when someone's involved in creation, there's a time for that, and there needs to be a limited amount of time that we spend in that mode. But ultimately, we have to complete what we're doing and grant independence to the item which we're creating. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for 6 days, is involved in creation. But then he says, I have finished. I am resting from the creative process. I am now empowering you to be independent and go ahead and do your part in uplifting and perfecting the world around us. Sometimes as parents, we believe that we have to hover over our children right up to the chuppah. As they're walking down the chuppah to get married, we're still hovering over them and telling them what they need to do and how they need to do it. But in truth, parents need to spend time educating, advising, guiding, directing their children. But at a particular time, we have to stop and we have to let them go, become independent. Yes, from time to time, we have to get back involved and redirect them. But we do need to give them that independence. And I think one of the beautiful things about Ari is that this whole business was his own idea. It's not like his father told him to go make this business. And the idea of giving tzedakah was his own business, was his own decision. His parents invested in him, these notions, his teachers invested in him. But as a 5th grader, he already understands, and he's already developed ideas of how to do just and kind things in this world. May we all learn from Ari. May Ari continue to do wonderful things. Have a wonderful Shabbos.